Hi. So, kind of wanted to spend this episode telling you a little bit about morning routines and how I feel like it's really benefited me and helped me kind of stay on track the rest of the day. I really just feel like starting your day in a certain way kind of just sets the bar for how the rest of the day is going to go. And also, just having some time to yourself before the day gets started is really important. And even if you're not a morning person, I feel like you can still apply maybe a shorter version of a routine to your life and to your schedule. I'm very much a morning person, so I like to get up early for clients, class, whatever. And I'm also type A, so I very much like the routine schedule kind of thing. And even my friends that aren't that way have done similar things to what I do, and they really have seen better results throughout the day, and they just like the way they feel going into their day. So I'm going to walk y'all through what I do, and hopefully y'all can get some bits and pieces and apply it to your life. And if y'all have any questions, please let me know. So first thing I do when I wake up is I will drink apple cider vinegar. And y'all, that is a good thing for reducing bloodiness, lowering blood sugar levels, killing harmful bacteria, and helping with blood sugar and weight control. I know a lot of friends have had digestive issues, and so that would really benefit you, I would suggest. And also during this semester, sometimes I have digestive issues just because of like stress, whatever, with school, and I found that this really helps. And it's summer for me now, and I'm still continuing to do it just because I like it a lot. So with that, I will drink 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar diluted in half a cup of water. And y'all, if you haven't taken it before, it is pretty powerful. So I always start out with 1 tablespoon, but just important thing is to dilute it with water. I wasn't doing that at first, and over time, that straight acid on like your esophagus, your stomach, is not good. Don't get scared though, it's not gonna be bad, but just like over time of doing just that straight apple cider vinegar is not good. So make sure to dilute with water, and I also follow that with like a cup of water just to get, again, my day started with the routine of drinking water throughout the day kind of thing. I have some friends who cannot stand it. It's impossible for them to get it down, so they will also add some lemon juice to it. That helps too. I just drink it as fast as I can, and I like to say that it gets better, but it really does make you feel good, especially on an empty stomach. And right now I'm doing intermittent fasting. So when I wake up, I've been fasting for 15, 16-ish hours, and I really like the way it makes my stomach feel. So that's what I do. Next, I move on to coffee, and that, y'all, there's some, I guess, back and forth between health benefits of coffee, and I've heard from people that it causes diabetes. And the biggest thing that I say with that is, I don't know that it doesn't, but it's like, what are you putting in your coffee? Sugar, creamer, that kind of thing. That in excess, it might be what's causing the diabetes, not the coffee, because coffee is very natural. A few proven health benefits of coffee is, first of all, it's an antioxidant. It boosts your metabolism. It might prevent dementia. It lowers your risk of developing Parkinson's, and also helps a lot with your liver, preventing liver cancer, which is the 3rd most common cancer. And then also may lower your risk of developing cirrhosis in your liver, and also lowers your risk of developing depression. I want to write all these down so that way I told y'all for sure. But no, I wouldn't, even though some of those benefits are not proven, maybe, I would say that there isn't anything in coffee to cause you to get diabetes. But yet again, I don't know. Just what are you putting in your coffee? So anyways, me. So I drink my coffee. I try to get 3 cups in a day. I don't drink it black. I put 1 stevia in it. I've tried to steer clear of Splenda. Then again, it's not proven that it causes cancer. So I know a lot of people say that. I just personally don't like the way that it makes my stomach feel. So I don't drink that. I drink stevia. I'll put 1 of those in there, and then I will drink creamer in my coffee. Some of my friends do almond milk. That is fine. I try to steer clear of anything that is sugar-free, fat-free, that kind of thing, because it's like, what exactly are they doing to cause it to be sugar-free? And again, moderation. So I will do like my friends laugh at me because I measure it out, but it's just so that I'm aware with how much I put in it. I fill like this spoon up, and I have salted caramel mocha creamer that I absolutely love. My brother makes fun of me because I always keep a backup in the fridge because I absolutely love it. I'm afraid of the day when Walmart doesn't have it anymore. So, that's kind of sad. But anyways, it's very good actually. Those of you that live in Auburn, they don't have it at the like South College Walmart. It's the one in Opelika Road, so go there. Salted caramel mocha, it's very good. But yes, so also I really like that. So it's good for me to have the spoon so that I just put that much in it. So yes, so apple cider vinegar, coffee, and then I kind of let that sit on my stomach for a little bit. I've had a cup of water as well, and then I will go do my devotions. And y'all, during this summer, I have a little bit more time, so I'm able to actually like have a longer devotion. But if you are in a crunch time during the semester and you are like me, I started to feel guilty if I could not have my 30-minute long sermon or whatever, or 30-minute long like devotions, time with the Lord kind of thing. And I started to feel guilty, and then either I wouldn't do it or I just wouldn't be like in tune with what little bit I could get in. So this book is what I've been using. It is New Morning Mercies by Paul David Tripp. I really like it, y'all. It is like broken down by the date, and then at the bottom it has like scripture reference. And y'all, it has been really good, very eye-opening. He hits on a lot of good points. And so what I'll do is I'll read that and then go to my study Bible with the scripture, read that, read the study notes, and have some prayer time. And I really like that. It's been good during the semester, and I mean, not that it's like a checklist kind of thing, but it is a good something small that I can do that I still feel like I'm getting something in depth. Totally recommend that book, or any kind of Bible study that's like that, that's broken down with the day, is very helpful. And just always watch out for something that may not have scripture on it, because human words are good, but if you're kind of just relying on a devotion, make sure it has some scripture that it kind of points you towards or gives you something to read every day. So yes, and from there, I will move on to my famous breakfast sandwich. I have made this, y'all, for probably over a year, because I used to do like eggs and oatmeal kind of thing every morning and got a little tired of that. So wanted to step it up a little bit. So I'm going to walk y'all through that at the end of this episode, so stay tuned. So for the entire sandwich, I'm going to break down the macros for y'all. It is 342 calories, 34 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein, and 14 grams of fat. And it is really good, y'all. It is 2 pieces of Dave's Killer Bread, which I just came upon. I used to use like Kroger low-calorie bread, but what exactly is in that to make it low calorie? So yeah, came upon Dave's Killer Bread, has good nutrients in it, omega-3s, omega-6s kind of thing. Love it. My brother likes his Raisin the Roof bread. It's raisin bread, and their bagels are really good too. So I will use that. I'll put on there 2 egg whites, 2 pieces of Hormel turkey deli meat. People have mixed opinions about deli meat. My advice is, as long as you're steering clear of nitrates, you're good. If it's in like celery water, that's good. That way it's not like preserved or processed, something like that. But I use Hormel. Then I'll use a piece of American cheese made with skim milk. So it's fat-free, but not like, it's because it's made with skim milk. I'll put half an avocado. I like tomato, put tomato on there, and then kale or spinach, whatever I have around the house. Y'all, I love vegetables, but those are the 2 that I just cannot eat. So I try to sneak them in a sandwich or in a smoothie because they're really good for you. So yeah, and then I put that all together on the bread and I make it like a grilled cheese, and it is really good. But stay tuned. I will walk y'all through that at the end. So yes, after that, I will move on to, supplements. People have asked me what I take for supplements. Y'all, I really don't take anything. I've always been like, I started taking a few things, but I don't really take like, like bodybuilding, lifting supplements. I just take Biotin, I take CLA, I take Glucosamine because it helps with joints, and it's literally a pill for older people, but I have terrible knees, so if you have joint issues, check that out. Also, side note, if you're allergic to shellfish, don't check that out, because my mom is, and I don't know how I didn't know that, but she started taking glucosamine, She's not deathly allergic, but it is in that, which is kind of a random fact. So if you didn't know that, yeah, don't try that. But then I also take fish oil, and then as a whole, like our family takes something called Manatech, and it is a glyconutrient. So we get our omega-3s, and if I ever take a prebiotic, probiotic, I'll get it from there. But we take just basically like a multivitamin from them, and it is an aloe vera extract, very natural, plant-based. I will put their link below because y'all, we have been taking it we started taking it when my younger sister was born. So like 11, 12-ish years, all of us have been taking it, and we do not get sick. Like, I don't think Katie Grace has had the flu. I don't think she's ever had strep. And we all just stay very like healthy. I'll get sick like once a semester-ish because of, stress, not sleeping enough, that kind of thing, which can only be prevented if I sleep, which I don't. So do what I say, not what I do. But yes, so I will put a link to that below because I totally recommend. We've been taking it for, like I said, like 12-ish years. So yes, y'all, that is basically my routine. I wanted to share that with y'all just because I really think that if you, and like I said, mine's a little bit long, but if you take bits and pieces and do the same thing every day, it kind of sets the bar high for, this is how this day is going to go. And I just feel like super refreshed after I've had, like I've accomplished that. I've eaten a good breakfast, and I've had like a minute to like collect my thoughts, have prayer time before I start my day. So if y'all need any help planning this, I weirdly like to do that. I help my friends out with this a lot. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm about to walk y'all through my breakfast sandwich. Hey guys, also just a side note on that breakfast sandwich, if you're a guy and needs more protein, you can totally do whole eggs. If you're trying to go more of a keto route, you can totally skip the bread and make a little omelet out of it. So have like the egg, put everything inside, flip it over. It's really good, y'all. I totally recommend. Let me know if y'all have any questions about my routine or need any help with yours. Y'all have a great day and please subscribe. Bye.